My name is Phillip Taaibosch, the president of SANTACO, the South African National Taxi Council. First of all, SANTACO is a human rights organization. We believe that all human are equal and that we have to have respect for each and every human being in South Africa, whether it's a child or a woman or male. And hence we are very pertinent when it comes to the issue of abuse on any one of this, in particularly women and children. I must indicate we've got a program called Hlokomela, and the intention when we established this program was to address two issues. One was to address the issue of road safety, and the other one was to address the issue of customer care. And in customer care, we continuously provide or teach our drivers and even the taxi owners about the importance of having respect and of treating each and every human being as they are coming into a taxis equally and with respect. This issue of gender-based violence in South Africa is actually exacerbating, and we believe that we must do other things, other practical things. Our Hlokomela champions should be trained into people who are also advocating the gender-based violence to all the passengers. You must remember that the taxi industry is transporting more than 15 million people a day. And if you take 15 million people and you multiply it by 4, for instance, if a person in a taxi has a family of 4, then you are talking to close to 60 million people on a daily basis. So we believe that through that program, we will be able to reach out to the majority of South Africans on a daily basis. And I'm going to be very honest, there has not been women representation in the taxi industry because of the nature in which the taxi industry operated in before. The taxi industry was regarded as one of the most violent industries in the country. But I must hasten to say that, and I must appreciate the government of South Africa, that since they have assisted us 19 years ago in formalizing SANTACO, we've got a huge number of women participating in the taxi industry, and their fear of male chauvinists in the taxi industry is subsiding, and we are very happy as SANTACO about that kind of an approach and acceptance from our women that they are in a business and we must all participate in our own business. You know, I must reflect on my own historical background, that I'm born from a woman and I was brought up by a woman. My father died when I was still very small, and I cannot see a difference from having respect for men and not having respect for women. We are all human beings, and nothing gives you a right to have a control over another human being. I can't really understand what could be the reason for men to decide to rape when you know you have all the rights to approach a woman and make a proposal to her, and if she refuses, just respect her stance and don't try to force anything. But also one of the things which I think it's not actually showing any impediment. It is the fact that the sentences in our country are very lenient, and we need the courts really to, when we talk about punitive punishment, we need to see real punitive punishment for offenders of all sorts of things, whether it's sexual violence against children, against women. Even nowadays, there is a lot of sexual violence against men. You know, I will tell my son that it takes a man to respect a woman. And a woman is one of the most important people in a man's life. Don't even be tempted by the actions of a woman in front of you. Rather, participate in being a friend to that woman instead of looking at her for what she's wearing or how she looks like. I would say to all of them that, number one, as the taxi industry, we are business people and we need to treat every customer with care. I hope that everybody, including myself, that we should see this campaign by Mail and Guardian as an educative to every citizen in the country, and stay away from raping, from violence, stay away from violence, stay away from raping, stay away from making unnecessary remarks.